Hey, it's Donna Joy from Donna Joy Coaching. I'm also the creator of the Facebook group, The Online Marketing Geek. So if you're an online marketing geek like me, get in there because I share online marketing tips that I pick up every day. So today I want to talk about the top 6 things that every website needs. So especially, this is pertinent to any business anywhere, but especially if you're an online marketer and you've got a website together, okay? So the top 6 things that every website needs. Now, the number one thing that you need on your website is that you need your website to be mobile optimized. You'd be surprised, you would think that these days all websites are mobile optimized, but about 60 to 70% of the websites that are out there are not mobile optimized. So you need to make sure that yours is. Now, if you're using WordPress, this can be whatever theme that you're using, whether or not that's mobile optimized. So you need to look into that. So when you do your website, don't just look at it on the computer, have a look at it on your phone and see how it looks on that basically. And if you're looking at a website, basically if you pinch it, make it smaller, make it larger, if things get out of whack, so if buttons end up where they're not meant to be, it's not mobile optimized. Okay, so most people these days are actually on their phones looking at stuff, so this is really, really important. Tip number 2 is that, sorry, I've gone to the wrong page on my notes. Tip number 2 is that you want to have a video on your website. Now, depending on what your business is, if it's basically a pizza place or a restaurant or something like that, then you obviously want the video to be about food. But as online marketers, we probably want the video to be about us and what value we can offer people coming there. And as an online marketer, what we normally have is we've got a lead generation thing. So we want our video to be about something free that we're giving away. Now, when you look at your website on the phone or on the computer, we have what we call the fold. So everything above the fold and below. And it came from when you look at newspapers. So when people are reading newspapers, and everything above the fold of the newspaper and then everything below the fold of the newspaper. And the spots that are above the fold are more important because they're the things that are going to get more, people are going to be looking at them more. Things that are below the fold are the things that are seen less. So for instance, if someone goes onto your website and you've got a really big banner and then you've got some other stuff they're not interested in, and then everything that's important is they have to scroll down to get to it, the chance that they're actually going to scroll down to look at that stuff on your website is decreased. So you want to make sure that everything important is above the fold on your website. So you want your header, you want your mission statement, what you can give to people, but then you also want to have a video of you talking. And then normally right next to that, and this is actually, I'm out of order here, but one of the other important things that you want on your website is you want a lead generation or something there that people want, your target audience is going to want, that they're going to download, and you want to have a big button there next to your video where they can go and they're going to go to a funnel where you're going to give them that lead and that you're going to capture their information, their email information, so that you can feed them into your email marketing and keep in contact with them and see if there's any way that you can help them. Okay, so number 1 is you want to be web optimized. Number 2 is you want a video there to engage people. And you know, the video is starting that whole know, like, and trust thing. So if you know anything about marketing, you know that people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So you want your video there to start that engagement, that know, like, and trust, so they can see you, they can hear you, they can start to get to know you, they can start to form a relationship with you. That's really important, especially when we're trying to help people. So many people out there on the internet these days that you need to be connecting with people. If you want them to come to you for help, you need to be connecting with them. So that's number 2, is you want a video. Number 3 is a call to action. So everything that we do within marketing needs to have some sort of call to action, otherwise why are we doing it? And you know, when we start out, we're kind of like, oh, we've done this and we've done that and we've done this, and then we're wondering why it's not working. And then we go back and analyze it, and we see it's because we didn't actually ask people to do anything. We didn't ask them to buy anything, we didn't ask them to join our Facebook group, we didn't ask them to like. By the way, if you're watching this video, make sure you like it. Hi Chris, how are you? So make sure you like it. See, that's a call to action. I'm asking you to like this video. So we have to have calls to action on our website. So for instance, if you go to my Donna Joy Coaching website, you will see a video of me, and then I've got a giveaway, which I think at the moment is I'm giving away a video I've done of how to put together a sales funnel complete. It's like a 1-hour video, training video, which I'm giving away for free for people. So that's there, and then right underneath that is join my Facebook group button. So there my calls to action is 1, opt in to get my training, and 2, join me in my Facebook group. So they're calls to action. So they've got to be right there, bold. Don't be afraid to ask people to do stuff, because the majority of people are kind of stumbling around in a daze, and then it's only when you actually ask them to do something they do it. So that's why calls to action are important. Now, the fourth thing is that you need to build your website around what the majority of people, what your target market, what your avatar, what they want. So this is basically more if you were a restaurant or some sort of business like that. Why are people going to your website? What are they looking for? And I know when I go to a website looking for a phone number and I can't find it, I go nuts. Searching up, searching down, the contact here. All I want is a phone number and I don't understand why it's not right there on the first page. I'm less likely to use that business and I'll just go into some other website. If their phone number's there, I'll ring them because it's easy. I mean, these days we all have attention span of goldfish. Okay, if you can't capture us and hold us and give us what we need, we're off and running. The internet makes everything so easy, but it also makes it difficult to keep people's attention, okay? So you need to think about what people are going to your website for and you need to give them that information. That old philosophy of making them click and then, you know, it engages the website more and Google searches, it comes up higher. They're not going to hang around. They're just not going to hang around if they can't get the information. And they're going to, in the back of their head, they're going to associate you and your brand with something that wasted their time. Okay, we don't want that. We want to give people what we want and we want to give it to them in the easiest way possible. So your phone number, your address, your hours of operation, if they want to make an appointment. So for instance, in one of my businesses, my partner and I are going to be niching in on plastic surgeons and helping them with their marketing. So we want to, if people want to make an appointment, they may not want to ring up and we want to have a link on that website they can go straight through and they can make an appointment right there and right then. Okay, and then that also will then capture their details, send them out an email for confirmation, we get their phone number, things like that. So there's all this sort of stuff that we can do on our website, but also giving people what they need and what they want. Okay, that's the important thing. We want to give them what they, you know, they come in wanting something. We ultimately give them what they need, but we need to take into consideration what they're wanting when they come to our website. Now, the thing about this information on our website is the number 5 is all the important information should be no more than 1 click deep. Okay, so it's either there above the fold or easy for them to see where they can go and get that information. So you might have a limited number of, I mean, you don't want heaps and heaps and heaps of menu items up there. It's confusing. As I said, we start to read and go, oh, give up, go somewhere else. We want a simple format. I remember I was doing some designing on Canva and, you know, when you're waiting for stuff to download and they have those, you know, nice little quotes that come up. And one of my favorite things is perfection is reached not when there's nothing more to add, but when there's nothing more to take away. And that's exactly right. When people's, you know, we don't want to distract people and get them lost in what they're there for. We want to keep everything minimalistic, just the bare basic information that they want, okay, and what they need. So minimum number of menu tabs and make sure that they're menu tabs that is what they want. So no more than 1 click deep means that they only have to click once to get the information, if at all, okay, preferably not at all. But if they do, they only need to click once. So don't have like contact and they click into that and then it's got like another list of buttons for phone numbers and emails and stuff. If you're going to have a contact page, give them all the information they need and make sure that's above the fold when they go there. They don't have to scroll to find it, okay? And the last thing, and I talked about this earlier on, is that we want to be giving something away for free on our website so that we're capturing people's details that are going there, so opt-ins and things like that. So for instance, on my Donna Joy coaching, I'm giving away that free training and I'll swap that out for something else in the future as what I'm doing changes and what I'm you know, as I'm creating courses and stuff, I'll change what my giveaway is because I want to be attracting people into my email list that are interested in what it is that I'm about to create and give away. So for instance, plastic surgeon, we might give away a free nose job. Okay, so I'm not kidding. And we're capturing people's information that are interested in a nose job, right? They're going to go on a contest to get a nose job. We know that that's our target audience. It's someone that's not happy with their nose and they want a nose job. So they're going to go in, they're going to enter that competition. We've now got them on our email marketing list that we can market to for nose jobs. And, you know, if they're interested in nose jobs, then quite often they're interested in other stuff as well. So you don't want people coming to your website who's your target audience and then leaving. I mean, not everyone's going to sign up to get something for free, and that the better you can make it, the more targeted for them that you can make it. So you need to really target down into who your avatar is, who really it is that we want to serve. Because remember, if we're trying to market to everyone, we're marketing to no one, okay? Don't be afraid to really niche down to the pointy part of the knife, all right, so that we know exactly who our avatar is, whether it's male, whether it's female, how old they are they a mother, are they a single mum, are they married but with no children, you know, what is it about them that keeps them awake at night, what is it that gets them out of bed in the morning? What is it that they're worried about? What is it they don't like? What is it they like? All that sort of stuff. When we know who that is, we can work out what they want and we can give that to them in giving away something free on our page, and then we get their details, and then that's the perfect person that we can help because we worked out who they were, we attracted them in with some bait, we hooked them, okay, and now we've got them and we can market to them. Okay, so I think that's enough of me prattling on about marketing for today. So remember, it needs to be web optimized. You need to have a video on it so you can get that know, like, and trust thing happening and engage them. Not too long a video though, too. Remember that whole goldfish. People don't want to be, watching something that's a half an hour long, 2 to 3 minutes maximum. You want a call to action. So you're going to ask them to do something, to take some action if they've come to your website. You need to know who they are and build your website around them and what information they're coming to your website for. Then you want everything only one click deep at the most. So it's there right there, or they only have to click once to get it. Remembering keeping the important stuff above the fold. And the last thing is that we want to give something away for free on our website that's an opt-in, so that we're going to collect at least their email, if not also their name and their phone number. And that is what makes a good website. So I hope you enjoyed that and that you're all having an amazing day. And don't forget to go, well, 1, like this video, and 2, go get in my marketing on my Online Marketing Geeks, my Facebook group, where we share this sort of information. And when I put together little videos and stuff, I put them in there to help, because I'm not just, I like to talk marketing, but I also am very hands-on. I like to put together videos of exactly how to do things, okay? So I'm not just going to tell you to do stuff, I'm going to show you how to do it. So get in there, and I'll see you on the Online Marketing Geeks, or I'll see you next time I do a video.